Hi guys, Alan Moore here on another fragrance video and a review of these fragrances new for you today. This is one mic, one take, and on this video today guys we're going back in time. It's similar theme to the first video I put out, but this time we're taking 5 modern day fragrances back in time to a time where you started to collect fragrances for your first time. And so he's choosing 5 from the past, 5 from now, and just see how they match up. If you're interested in that, stick around after the intro. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning back in. As I said on this one, guys, I'm going back in time again. Right, all ties in this weekend with the time travel, whether it's in the future or in the past. Okay, so the things outside that box again, guys. Okay, so this is what the video is about. Okay, there. We've got 5 fragrances from the modern day fragrances, right? Versus some of the equivalent ones from way back when I first started collecting fragrances, guys. So then, what we're going to do, we're going to do modern fragrance and the one from the past and match them up and see what the relevance is. And then that way, you get an idea now whether the fragrances I've got are still relevant. And I want to say to you, go look in your collection now, right? And ask yourself, when you very first started collecting, if you've got 10 fragrances, and when you first started collecting, and these are still as good as the ones, the modern ones that you bought, you know, and see they've got any relevance still there. Okay, so let's get the first one off with a modern fragrance. This one here, Amani, Stronger With You Intensely. Been on a few more videos now, but it is a fantastic fragrance. Got a lovely sweet smell about this fragrance, guys. You've got to get your nose on it if you haven't tried it. It's a fantastic sweet, date night kind of fragrance. You've got a date with this, I think you'd be in a good position with a young lady you met with. Okay, so I think get your nose on this, guys. It is that good. And it's a lovely sweet fragrance. It's got its, relevance in today's fragrance world. Lots of people are wearing it now because it's that popular. So that's my first choice, is Amani Stronger You Intensely. It's going to be a short video, guys. It's not going to be nothing too long for you today, I'm all busy. So the equivalent to that is this from the past, one of the ones I collected years ago. And this is Karl Lagerfeld, the original, the classic. And this one, as you can tell by the atomizer, the lead Italian school fragrance. This has got a nice orangey, vanilla kind of smell, but with a bit of the old style profile to the fragrance about it. So you've got a touch of old school about it, but nothing to put you off with. This is a fantastic out the shower fragrance. This is what I use it for, and it's fantastic. Now and again, I fancy putting that one on now and again, but 9 times out of 10, I'll put this on. It's cheap. I had this and the shower gel for about 15 quid in the UK, so this still got its relevance as well. So there's the first 2 out the road is the Armani and the Lagerfeld one. This is the next one I'm going to try is the Chanel Blue de Chanel. This is the EDT. A fantastic grapefruit. Now in its opening, it's got a nice metallic click on it, look, magnetic. And it just seems to slot into place every time it does it down. It's got a fantastic grapefruit note in it, like I said. A lot of, I think it's got a bit of ambrox in it as well, but it's tried to rival the Horse of Arch, and when they came out, there was clashing which is be the best. And I suppose there's some fragrance, collectors out there prefer one or the other. And it has got its relevance in today's modern fragrances. So this one will be going against this one. And this one is Azaro Pour Homme Intense. This is my scent of the day, guys. In fact, just have a quick refresh. I'm going to pick my wife up on out later. It's very nice. And this is a classic barbershop fragrance. I love this. Probably get me a second bottle. I got a tiny bit left. And I'm going to get me a second bottle of this. I do like wearing this. I've got my haircut or whatever. So it is relevant. It still gets used. moving on now nicely. As I say, it can be a nice short video for you guys. And Sarah, so that rose, nice glue on top. This one is there, like a take on similar thing to Void to Creed Aventus. I've never owned Creed Aventus, but Club de Intense Man. It smells a little bit similar to that. And if you want more pineapple, I get the Intense Man version or the proper Creed version. This hasn't got too much pineapple to my house anyway. It's got other stuff in there, blackcurrant and different stuff like that. And it's got apple, but there's some of the stuff in there I can't smell the pineapple personally. So it's a good fragrance in its own right though. And it'll last you quite a while when you do put it on, good in the summer. So that's a nice modern fragrance, still good for the summer. Its counterpart from the past is this one. Now, I wish they've had this year, this is why it's made this list. This come out years ago, since it came out, I never really got round to buying it. I wasn't really into buying fragrances at the time. But when I smelt this not so long back, when I did buy it, I thought, I should have got it when I needed it, when I sneezed. It was that good. It's got a nice lavender note in there, and it's got a powderiness about it, and yes, it's generic, but I don't care. If it smells this good, we all wear fragrances that smell nice, and this smells nice. Take that out to people who say it's too generic. Ignore them people like that. Just try it for yourself. I'm sure you'll like it. Okay, so that's from the past as well. But now we're moving on to this one now. Paul Pink, John Paul Gaultier, Ultra Male. Again, a nice sweet fragrance. Got a lovely pear out in here. It's my second bottle. I'm going to buy a big bottle, the biggest one I got. Next time I buy a bottle. I don't run out of this, it's that good. It's a nice sweet fragrance. Again, like the Amani, perfect date night scent. I've got a few here actually could go out on a date with. I think you'd be quite happy with. And then we're going with this one. This has been out for a while. That's the counterpart to that one. And this is not a sweet fragrance, this is a citrusy based fragrance. Smells nice and refreshing, citrusy, got a sharpness about it. It makes you stand out from the crowd when you first put it on, because it is sharp and people will smell it on you. It only cost just about £20 from in the UK. Get it off eBay or Amazon or something like that. Again, it's still relevant because I still use that for work. So it become more like a daily wear. Except now and again, I use that quite in a week. So we're going on to this one, which is Valentino Umo Intense. This one is got the Irish snouting like the Dior Homme Intense has, and it's more or less the same rival to that. My personal preference is this one, by a small smidgen of difference, but I do like this. Got a nice leather note in here as well at the base. Do you know what I mean? It works perfect. I'll just say this is a perfect 10. So then, what we got? We've got, as I know, is this one. This Davidoff Cold Water, the original. And again, this smells nice and refreshing. I'm thinking walking through a nice countryside, and you get the smell of all the trees and the atmosphere, all the smells you get in the countryside, apart from cow shit. Do you know what I mean? You don't smell nothing like that. But it is really good. Do you know what I mean? Perfect work scent. Or if you're driving, put it in your cars, or your daily driver, it is really that good. And so I would recommend anybody to buy this fragrance. Okay, guys, that's it, I think, for all I've been through. I can't see none I've missed, so it is a fantastic fragrance. There's some fragrances here. And as you've seen, there's some from the past that are still relevant and they still work well. And I just hope that, you can find some use out of these fragrances like Garden. Look at your collection, guys, and see if it's still your fragrance getting pushed to the back, the ones that you bought years ago, or they're still relevant to you. I still wear these. Do you do the same? Okay, that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Next week, we're doing Back to the Future Part 2, or Into the Future Part 2, should I say, and we're doing a battle between two tobacco fragrances. Okay, so I'll see you next weekend and have a good week in between now and then. I wish you all the best. Okay, bye now. Thanks a lot, guys.